Murillo. 1 minute left.
1 minute to go in the final round. We'll see him get active now as Rampage is throwing right hands, still in the guard of Murillo Bustamante. There's a right that connects to the face. Got to be active right now.
Yes, the one who's going to finish this fight the strongest is going to be the victor.
There's a right to the face there, following a right to the body. That connected well.
He should keep working, going as hard as he can. Going for a neck crank again, but again, Murillo now is going to slip it underneath his left knee.
Under 30 seconds to go, boss. Under 30 to go. This will be the first fight of the night that goes the distance, and it's a tight one, no question about it, but Rampage just staying busy now. There's a forearm to the body, another one right under the armpit of Murillo Bustamante. And again, those body shots all day, as long as you're down there and able to throw. That also a sign a little bit, I think, of fatigue from Bustamante, as there's the bell, and the fight is over. And now Rampage picking him up as though he were going to do the Rampage slam. A little bit late for that, but obviously all in good-natured fun as the two fighters showing a tremendous amount of respect for each other here. This the first fight, and then there's Ricardo Arona going out to give his teammate and friend and inspiration, quite frankly, he talked about yesterday as we met with them, inspiration that he was able to do this fight, so he is picking up his friend, and obviously very pleased with the effort. Mario Sperry and company pleased with their fighter's effort. How do you see this one going out? It's obviously going to the judges.
Yes, you know, in fights like this, I'm happy to not be a judge, but the commentator, so I stay away from everything. Thank you.
Oh, you little, I don't want to say you lightweight, but what did you think? I mean, obviously, Rampage got into some trouble early, but then I thought he was so smart in rounds 2 and 3, and when he did get onto the ground, was active, and I think he'll get this decision.
I think so too.
First to Rampage.
Whoa, it's going to be a split decision. Oh, what is this going to be? Rampage wins! Whoa!
Wow, a split decision, and I saw a momentary severe disappointment on the face of Murillo. His corner disappointed, obviously, but then walks right over to Quinn, gives him a hug, shows the respect. This was a tough bout. Tough bout for Quinn, but impressive that he's able to stay disciplined. He's got a great corner, stay disciplined, keep getting out of those potential dangerous situations in the guard of Bustamante, and just do what he does.
And here you see Murillo Bustamante was hugging Ricardo Arona. He replaced him. Arona, definitely proud of him. Like I said before, big cojones, and that's a big left hook right there. Didn't even flinch. Boom for the body and the head.
And Arona now stepping off the stage as we watch these highlights, but kind of Arona shaking his head a little bit in disbelief, as though he obviously does not agree with the decision here. As we watch highlights, there's a good left knee by Rampage, followed right there by that right to the face. That was a tremendous combination by Rampage. Rico Rodriguez, Rico Suave.
All right, whatever.
Whatever works. All right, now obviously you got a little bit of a rematch here. UFC and Pride again, also another card tonight that has that. First of all, the rematch about 3 years ago, submission only though. You gonna show some strikes, some ground and pound this time against Nogueira?
I'm just gonna go out and do my thing, what I always do, and you know, two former champs coming off losses, and basically we're just gonna go in there and just go in there and swing and try to do our thing. You know what I mean? We're just gonna show a great showing. That's all we want to do, is just go out and bang and see who the best is. And if you want to call it UFC versus Pride, that's cool with me. But we're gonna go and bang. I don't want another loss on my record.
You're going to fight a guy who submitted you a long time ago, but that was on the different rules, Abu Dhabi. Do you think it's still possible that he can do that now?
I don't think so. Now I'm training top team, you know. I'm much better physical training, you know, much better technical, I think I got a better hands than him, you know. Gonna be different now, you know. I can submit him also, but I'm pretty confident on my hands now.
I'm sure he feels he has the better stand-up and so forth, and you know, we're just gonna be a bang. You know what I mean? I don't really count Abu Dhabi as a win. It was just, you know, it was a submission. It was a different type of competition. I don't look at it as a advantage over, but apparently, you know, he's still a little nervous about it. So, you know, maybe it's in the back of his head.
Damon, you set him up, and I slam him down.
Obviously. All right, I'll say 2 words for you. Ex-champions, Nogueira, RICCO. RICCO beat him 3 years ago. I think Nogueira is the sharper fighter now. Does RICCO have an opportunity to avoid the submission here, or is this fight going the distance?
That's going to be a very difficult one to call. This could be a fight that will go the distance, but still, Nogueira had more fights in between than RICCO had. And that fight where he defeated Nogueira, that was a submission fighting only, was without punching. So that's a big difference right there. I really cannot take a call on this fight. I really can't. What I can do is take one more of
Here's to the heavyweights.
There you go.
All right.
Cheers.
Back inside Thomas Super Arena, Damon the Dog, Barry, and Boss Bruton as we are here for Pride Total Elimination 2003. We have seen 1 heavyweight bout, 2 middleweight bouts, and now it's time for the heavyweights one more time. And this time it is Antonio Nogueira and Rico Rodriguez. Boss, we've got a very special commentator. Mark Coleman is with us as well.
Mark, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing fine. How you doing, boss?
I'm great. Thank you very much for joining us here. Always greatly appreciated.
Wow. What more can you ask for so far? It's been an incredible show. This is the best fighters in the world going at today, and just incredible.
And Mark, we've seen already Chuck Liddell, who seemingly was hurt, but showed that thing that he has where he just turned it around, pounded. He representing UFC. And now in this fight, Rico Rodriguez, also of the UFC. A couple of former champions here going at it.
Yeah, Rico's, they're both going to show a lot of technique. Probably some things that I don't even know what they're going to be doing. They're so good at it. But,
what? What, you?
Sure. We'll see. But Rico's, maybe he's going to come in a little bit heavy, and we'll see if that has a factor.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one, especially this is kind of a payback time here for Nogueira, since he lost to him by submissions like we told before, you know, like we said before. But again, Nogueira did way more fighting in between, both coming off a loss. I'm repeating everything that we said, but it's gonna be an exciting match. But to tell you the truth, I don't see it going past round number 1.
And the first 2 fights also did not go past round number 1. Mark Coleman was in the corner with Gary Big Daddy Goodrich against FEDOR. I was shocked to see it end so quickly. I know Boss was to see it end that quickly. What do you say to that?
Well, you know, you got 1-ounce gloves on. You got 2 guys with power. It doesn't take much. He got off first, and that's all it takes in this game. He got off first, hit him hard, rocked him, and Gary couldn't recover, unfortunately.
Yeah, bottom line is either one of those guys gets a hold of the other, as you well know in this thing, and you can hurt him, and he couldn't recover. But
just like you saw with Chuck and Alistair, 1 punch is all it takes.
Absolutely. Yep. Now here's a guy, as we said, also a former champion and a hell of a nice guy. I'll let them take it away. Oh, you gotta love that intro, Boss, huh?
Oh, she sounds like a witch. Like the 3 witches, and she's the worst one or something. She has this great voice, perfect for the Pride. I hope she's gonna stay because every time she talks, it's entertainment all the way.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
Boss Rudin, Mark Coleman here as we get ready for the 4th fight, the 2nd heavyweight. There will be 3 heavyweight fights tonight. And again, the last fight was our first one of the night to go the full 3 rounds. In this one, I think there is a revenge factor, obviously, going on for Nogueira, but it was so long ago, and it was not the same style. And has he put it past him, or do you think that's still in the back of his mind that he wants to say, hey, who's your daddy? This is my place, my pride.
Nogueira?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely. It's in the back of his head. But I think it's a long time ago, like you said. He's a much better fighter. but they're both incredibly great on the ground, so we'll see what's going to happen.
Boss, how long before this fight goes on the ground? I know Nogueira feels much, much better standing up now. He talked about that this week. Feels like whatever the situation, however the situation appears, I'll be able to handle it no matter which way it goes.
Yeah, I think so too. Nogueira is coming in a very good shape. He looks very good. Training with the top team, obviously one of the best teams in the world. It's unbelievable. I really don't see this fight going past the first round. I said it before, maybe it can go the distance, but Nogueira here coming out, the look in his eyes, I think it's going to be a first round. But you never know.
Nogueira just introduced there, very ready. I tell you, he does look hungry. There is no doubt about it. This is a guy that was so relaxed. He is staring him down, staring Ricco down. They are obviously staring each other down, and he looks to be in as good a shape, Mark, I don't know, but as good a shape as he's ever been.
Oh, definitely. Looks like he's added some muscle. He looks a little bigger and stronger, and we're getting ready to go here. It's going to be a great fight.
UFC in pride one more time. Touch gloves, and here we go. Ricco looking early for the jab, and obviously Nogueira kind of feeling it out. And again, he said, hey, I'll punch. And there's a swinging right hand by Ricco, who's trying to lift up, here, but a takedown the other way. And Ricco has, yes, guard. Indeed, he does have him in the full guard. I got a camera in my way there, but we see it now in the full guard.
Yep, and now what is he going to do?
He's got the left arm hooked up a little bit there as well.
Yeah, but against Nogueira, if you go for an armbar, that will be his escape. He's going to go to the side mount, and he's probably going to go for submissions. So you got to watch out with a guy like Nogueira. What do you think, Mark?
It's a beautiful body lock takedown, and of course, this is where he's at his best, and very dangerous from here.
Obviously, and Ricco turning his right head there, turning his head, he knew a right hand was coming. He knew that ground and pound was coming before it even came, and it did not, but you can...
He's going for a guillotine.
Oh, yes, he is.
He's going for a guillotine. He's got the forearm with it, but Ricco's popping out. And like I said before, like we saw before with Quinton also, if you have one arm underneath the armpit, it's very difficult to get the guillotine choke.
Mark, is it key to get out of that choke as quickly as possible, like Ricco did there as well?
Most definitely. You got to get your chin down, get your hands in there, and get out of that, or else you're in a lot of trouble. Quinton happens to be one of the most pound for pound, the most strongest guys in the world.
It was unbelievable really, what he did there.
Really saved him many times in his career. He's so powerful.
Yeah, right now, Nogueira should try to turn Ricco to the left.
I thought he was whispering some sweeties in his ear like you often do to me there, boss, but I appreciate that.
And don't say that on
national
TV.
Oh, hey. Again, now this fight on the ground, obviously, and Ricco now in the guard. Going to try to do some ground and pound right here.
And the things that I said before is also reversed now. If Nogueira is going to go for a submission, Ricco probably is going to escape and he's going to go to the side mount. Watch, because they're both very good at it.
Both in their element right here. There's an attempt. Ricco out of that and now goes right back after him with his left hand on the face of Nogueira. They are up against the ropes here. But as soon as he was released there, Mark, he went right back after him on the ground.
He's going to go.
He's got.
Umapalata is going to go. He's going to try to roll that arm over.
Oh, this could be trouble. Gets out of it.
Ricco's very well versed on the ground.
Yes. That's why I said, if you make a mistake, Ricco's going to go to side mount, and then he will go for submissions and even strikes.
Is obviously going to be a chess match on the ground as it looks right now, certainly in round one. Whether or not that changes, we'll see. But right now, definitely a chess match of escape and positioning on the ground, Mark.
Definitely. A lot of pride at stake here with showing their ground skills. Both very well versed, and as you said, Nogueira looking for the revenge factor here.
And they started up one more time in the center of the ring here. And again, just a great job. Ricco, he knows when to pick himself up and deliver the punch rather than pick it up and receive a punch when he is on the ground here, even in the guard.
Yeah, there's a triangle choke coming up from Nogueira because he's locking Ricco's right arm up with his hand. You see he's holding it.
And he's got an incredible grip.
Yes.
Very hard to get rid of his hand. Is that not true, Mark?
Yes, Nogueira has an extremely strong grip. It's almost impossible to get rid of.
There you go for the triangle, you see.
Oh, just missed it, and a right hand thrown as he came out of that by Ricco Rodriguez. Mark Coleman, Beast of the East, September of 2001, felt a lot of this stuff that we are looking at here from Nogueira, no question about it, so he speaks from experience. And Ricco now was able again to get out of that, almost just slip his head out and throw that right hand on the way down.
Yeah, he's very good. Jiu-jitsu, submissions, everything, he can do it all.
And as soon as he gets out of that guard, it seems like he wants to go right back on the ground with a right hand to get him there.
Yeah, but what he should do is, once he gets out of the guard, go to the side mount position. You have way more options for the side mount than you have from the guard or from the half guard.
We have not seen that yet, Mark. Why do you think that is?
Because it's not easy to get half guard on Nogueira or side mount.
Oh, yes.
Very difficult.
Yep.
Extremely quick also on the ground, saying, no, not here, not here.
It is. Oh, no.
And the chess match continues on the ground. Round 1, fourth fight of the evening.
Figure 4 coming up. Reverse figure 4. What? No. Ricco knows. Pulling out. Oh, kick to the head.
And again, watch when he pulls out here if he comes back with a right hand.
Whoa, knees
There's
to
a
the
couple
head.
of knees
Very
to the back
nice.
of the head. Absolutely.
Very nice.
And he's going to try to get in the position to throw some more. As you can see, Nogueira now raising his hands, able to flip over, but had his arm up ready to block any more knees coming. But definitely an effective knee by Ricco there.
Yeah, he did a real good job.
And now attempting, it looks like, to get what we were talking about a couple of minutes ago on the side in the side mount position. But as Mark Coleman talked about, that's not easy to get against this guy.
No, definitely not.
5 minutes to go here in round 1 as the two heavyweights battle it out in what has been a tremendous chess match of the ground game so far. There's a good straight right hand from standing up on Nogueira, and now a left. Anybody have an advantage at this point, do you think, Mark Coleman?
I think Ricco's winning the fight so far. He looks very, very confident, and he's picking up the pace, and he's able to defend everything Nogueira's trying so far.
Yeah, I think if he keeps continuing like this, he could pull out a victory. It's probably not what I said in first round decision.
Well, no, I mean, what you said was it wouldn't go past round 1, boss.
Yes,
if you want me
to. Can I eat my words? Can I eat my words?
Yeah, you want to eat them?
We never know. We never know.
Absolutely. Obviously, still more than 4 minutes about to go in this round. Anything can happen, and these guys can submit so quickly as well. One mistake, and boom, your arm, your leg, something can happen here.
And you see Nogueira is constantly controlling the right arm of Ricco, non-stop holding the wrists, working all the time. Skipping his hips out left and right.
Both you guys can speak of this. I mean, how quickly Nogueira, from 1 minute he's blocking or trying to avoid and quickly countering, turning it into an offensive move where he is going for the submission.
Yeah, Nogueira, but everybody knows. And as you can see against a guy like Ricco, it doesn't work because he knows his game. Don't you think you watched tape on him?
I would imagine.
Yeah, so he's staying out of every dangerous situation. He's doing a perfect job right now. He can even try to stand up and push the knees to the side.
Definitely looks like Ricco right now in control, at least, of his fight, fighting the way he wants this to go, Mark.
Yes, he looks very comfortable out there, and hopefully if his stamina can stay up, maybe we'll see a lot more of this, but maybe in the second round we'll see some on the feet.
Yep. 3 minutes left. You see, every submission attempt that Nogueira tries is blocked.
And you heard the call.
Rodriguez.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the first round. Again, the first 10 minutes, then 2 5-minute rounds afterward, if indeed it does go that far. Nogueira throwing a couple of right hands to the head there as he remains in the closed guard. And now they're going to restart this in the center of the ring. Was that a good one there, obvious?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they should restart it on the feet because now they've both been attacking and not effectively. Both of them, they should restart it on the feet, but they don't do it.
No,
but
again,
I think they should have.
They go to the closed guard. Mark?
I would also like to see him restart on the feet more often than bring him back to the center like this.
And again, they start on the ground. Rodriguez throwing the right, now the left. A couple of those getting into the face of Nogueira here. So some of those punches are effective. They may not seem like they're big blows, but obviously they add up.
Yeah, but there was a big right swing there from Ricco. It missed, but you don't want to have it land on your head.
And again, it appears Ricco trying to get this up in the air, indeed, get it to stand, and he has done at least half the battle there. And indeed, the referee will stand both fighters up, and the crowd applauding that. We'll see who is most effective from this position. And there
look at that flying knee.
Flying knee by Ricco, and this is where he wanted to be. At a right straight that connected as well. He seems more and more confident as this round goes. Just letting you know the left leg kick is there as well. Nogueira attempting a couple of hooks, left hand then right hand. Ricco looks like he's in his element, Mark, standing up here.
He's doing a great job.
So far, he's conditioning doesn't seem to be a factor. Looks like he's in good shape, and he's controlling this fight, if you ask me.
No question about that, at least from what it looks like here in round one. And he does seem to be, you know, ready to go. He is just absolutely, it doesn't look fatigue at all as a factor, at least not so far, boss.
No, everything looks really good for him. It was a good thing what he did. He shot for a
There's
takedown.
a jab that connects, shot for that takedown.
He shot for the takedown, Nogueira blocked the takedown, and then Ricco gave him a right straight, which was a very smart thing to do. This was like 20 seconds ago. What's gonna happen? There we go. That's a good combination right there. Ricco should really watch out with the boxing.
Ricco now again staying at a distance where he can't get hit by the straight jab and just looking for his opportunity to throw that combo. And there's a left kick to the body, partially blocked though, I think there, and a flying knee that just does not connect. They clinch now, and the danger, the left knee to the body, a right hook to the body, and a takedown by Ricco Rodriguez.
Wow, very nice. He's winning this round now for sure.
Very nice takedown. Little inside trip, beautiful.
And he
Great
did
technique.
it with combinations to lead him there with the knee, with the hook, and then was able to take him right down to the ground in control, doing everything he wants to do here.
Looks
Triangle
fantastic.
choke. Oh.
Able to basically push it off there.
Yep, like it's nothing.
Looks very comfortable. Very
There
comfortable.
is round one.
What a round. Beautiful round for Ricco Rodriguez.
And he looks very comfortable heading back to his corner, not breathing extremely hard or fatigued at this point. Mark, you talked about it throughout that round. Nogueira looks fine as well, and we all know he's a top-conditioned fighter, but it seemed like Ricco had things going the way he wanted them to there.
I'm very impressed with Ricco at this point. Stand up and on the ground. He's very comfortable, very confident. And, I spoke to him before the fight, and he said he was going to be confident in win this fight.
Here we see that guillotine from the front, but again, it's caught with the arm, and then you can pull out.
He snaps his head right out, able to get out of it with not...
Here we go to triangle. He pulls it out like it's nothing.
Stands up again, goes down with that right hand, too, as soon as he's coming out of it.
Yeah, he is so confident. He knows he cannot be caught with it.
Well, if round one of this second heavyweight bout of the night is any indication, again, fatigue can be a factor, but it's looking more like after that round that this is a fight that goes all 3 rounds.
Yes, I think so too. So my earliest prediction was the good one.
Oh, we forgot all about those predictions, boss. We knew you'd adjust as the night went on. Mark, you know, boss, he's always adjusted things.
You have to adjust.
Just like when he was a fighter, he's adjusted, and now he's adjusted midstream here. It's smooth.
He's earned the right to adjust.
Oh, I think so.
Improvising.
Improvising Hopo, and they have got now in the corner. Nogueira looks like, yes, he had his feet all the way up, almost in stretching the legs a little bit there. It looked like as well, as he was sitting in the stool with the legs straight out, it looked as though, Mark, they were stretching. Could he have tightened up at all, or maybe just doesn't feel as loose in the quads or triceps right now?
I'm not sure what was going on. Maybe that's just something they do in Brazil. I don't know.
That's the old Brazilian technique. Could indeed be, but again.
I think maybe people have had time to study and watch Nogueira and starting to pick up on what he does, and he's become a factor now.
Absolutely. That's maybe an excellent point right there for Mark Coleman, because obviously coming off a loss, and a lot of people studying this submission expert and are becoming a little more well-trained to go against it, as Ricco certainly showed in round one, round two, underway here, boss.
Yeah, that was a right hand from Ricco actually landing, but now he's coming back, Nogueira, with a few shots, but missing.
The left hand definitely missed. There's a right kick there from Ricco.
Yep, blocked though by Nogueira.
And you know, Nogueira going inside, you know, he's obviously going to want, I would think, gentlemen, to go right back down, and Ricco has been effective, as Mark said, from either position here, but I think standing up is to his advantage.
Rico just looks very comfortable, very confident. He's not breathing hard. His conditioning is very impressive at this point, especially for what he weighs. It's impressive to be that big and still be in this good shape.
Rico weighed in at 263 pounds as he attempts a right knee there, another one there in the clinch, and Antonio weighed in at 234. So obviously, yes, a larger man, the largest of the heavyweights so far, but seemingly no fatigue whatsoever. Although that's probably an exaggeration. There's some fatigue, but he looks very much in shape here.
Yep.
And so far in round two, not able either fighter to get this back on the ground again. I don't think Rico, hey, let's stay up here.
Yeah, what is going to happen? I really saw a knockout here on the feet, but Rico is doing really well.
Rico blocking the jab there of Nogueira, and there's a left that grazes the side of Nogueira's face. Rico looks like he is just looking for that big punch here. He looks like he is just waiting for the opportunity for a counter, maybe a combination left-right, but he looks like he is waiting for the big shot, guys.
He looks like, but I think also Nogueira is more hungry now. He's coming forward. Oh, he's blocking. Nice takedown here. Beautiful. And this is the side mount.
Yes, the double leg takedown right into the side mount against the ropes, but Nogueira able to get out of that.
Yeah.
You guys are right on the money with all of these guys' chess and skill that goes on the ground here.
First figure four, pulling it out like it's nothing.
You can pull out of anything that Nogueira does as though it's nothing, and you must be feeling pretty good, pretty confident.
Yes. We're going to restart again in the center of the ring. It's obviously a very...
Now, Mark, both you guys talked.
This.
Yeah, both you guys talked about this earlier, Mark. This is where you would like to see it start standing in the middle, also, just at least more often, or in a case like that, should it, where it hasn't been on the ground that long, is this the right thing to do?
I think in this case, keep them on the ground, but more often you should put them back on the feet for the excitement for the fans.
Absolutely. For the action, let them take each other to the ground rather than starting it there. Again, we're in round two. This is the second of three heavyweight bouts tonight. Two former champions here, UFC and Pride represented.
Beautiful turn.
Very nice.
Whoa, and he's going to be reversed again by Rico. This is, ladies and gentlemen,
and his Rico's corner clapping on that move right there, boss.
Yeah, but this is, for heavyweights, this is unbelievable. Those guys move like lightweights. They're going from submission to submission. They escape every submission attempt that the other one does. It's unbelievable. Look here. Now this could be, no, there's nothing. Yes, Urquilada maybe. Oh. Yes, if Nogueira can't sit up now, which Rico won't let him, of course.
And again, Rico has been able to get out of the lot thus far. And we talked earlier about that grip being a factor. He's attempting the knees to the head of Nogueira here. Anything to distract, to get out.
Yep. Nogueira has to try to come and sit up.
And there it
now.
is. There it is. He is out and hops up right away.
And again, escapes it like it's nothing.
They're moving like some middleweights, like you said. These guys are moving with a lot of speed and a lot of technique. Just an awesome fight so far.
Look like Mark Coleman out there, just moving silky smooth, going one side, quick, baby. This round, obviously, again, you talked about it, Mark. It felt that Rico really had the advantage in the first round. A little more even here, or still an advantage to Rico Rodriguez in this round?
It's a little more even, but I still give the edge to Rico in this round. He's looking fantastic.
And again, able, as Boss talked about, to get out of.
1 minute left.
One to go, round two. Rico seemingly more aggressive. There's a couple of shots to the body, counters with blows to the head by Nogueira. And he definitely looks a little more fatigued now, obviously, as the fight wears on. Rico still seemingly full of energy, in control.
He comes close to an armbar. Oh.
And Rico, again, with just able to, and he's going for the side here. Here come the knees. Here come the knees. Here come the knees. Nogueira, again, doing that somersault, kind of the reverse somersault to avoid those knees.
It's unbelievable with this weight, like Mark says, and move like this, and to be in this kind of stamina, what they still have, because they're still going at it. You have to say that when we saw Murillo Bustamante against Quinton, they were more fatigued when going at this speed. And these guys are heavyweights, so they got all my respect. Whoa, end of round two.
Mark is shaking his head. Mark Coleman just shaking his head in
in a show of respect, really, in a show of respect for both fighters, or one, or just the condition of both? How do you see it after 2, Mark Coleman?
I have Rico way ahead, comfortably ahead. Just stay smart. He can win this fight, but hopefully he's going to really attack and go for the kill here in the 3rd round. But he seems to be gaining confidence as the fight goes on.
And you talk about that go for the kill thing, because again, as Boss and I talked about earlier, this is not a round-by-round thing. So how important is it to stay aggressive as he was here in the 2nd round?
Well, it's maybe not that impressive to get the win, but it's impressive to get invited back and to please the fan, and that's what this is all about, to please the fans. You know, winning's very important, obviously, but you have to stay aggressive and keep the people coming back. That's what it's all about.
And this has been I mean, and you can see here, Boss, describe that right there. Another one where, amazingly, Rico, as you keep saying, no problem. He's able to get out of so many potential very dangerous situations for him.
Yes, he keeps escaping like it's nothing. If he keeps going like he did in round number 1 and round number 2, he's definitely going to win this match. Look at him. He looks fresh.
Yeah, he does look very fresh. Mark Coleman, Boss Rutten, alongside Damon Perry here at Saitama Super Arena. And obviously you two, Mark, in the situation like this, you've been in this situation where you're controlling a fight. You've gone through 2 rounds, but Nogueira is so dangerous. Just like that, boom. You almost have to be more aware of his moves, I would think, in this round as you were in the 1st. I mean, he's going to be going for quick end to this thing if he can.
But as you see, they're sweating very heavily. It's going to make it more difficult for a submission hold. And Rico is just very confident young man. You know, lots of energy, lots of stamina. Obviously, he trained very hard for this fight. I don't think weight is a factor at all. He's in great shape, and he's controlling this whole fight.
And that sweat, as we get ready here for round 3, will work. It sounds like in the advantage of Rico here, because they are both submission guys, Boss.
Yes, props to Rico. I never saw him fight like this before. Beautiful against a guy like Nogueira. He's got all my respect. Beautiful fight.
All of my respect. All of my respect to you. Thank you, Boss. Round 3, and there's the flying knee by Rico. He started a couple of the rounds like that now. He really wants to get that one in. And jabbing, just jabbing to get a field distance here, Nogueira. There's a right leg kick by Nogueira. Have not seen much of that. Perhaps that's something his corner has talked about. We need something here.
Yeah.
And there's the double leg. Boom!
Bang, he's got it in the bag again.
Mark Coleman's so impressed with all of these takedowns so far, it appears. When I see you, just saying, wow.
Picture perfect, double leg.
There it is.
What can you do about it?
Yep, and here we go, figure 4, but yeah, like we said, like we saw before, Rico's probably going to stand up and pull it out. But this is a dangerous situation now, because you have to pull it out at the right time. If not, you're going to get caught. And good. No, he's got it unhooked, and if he gets it stretched, he's just got to sit up and pull it out.
Just get it stretched, and you can...
Oh, now he doesn't have it blocked anymore. Oh, this could be the finish. This could be the finish. No, it's not.
No, he's able to turn over, boom, get out.
Whoa.
Maybe this time not like it's nothing, but a great job getting out, appreciated by the fans here as well.
He's blowing me away right now.
He is a counter for everything.
Yep. Look at this. He's in the better position.
Now the hammer to the head.
No, the hammer is sitting next to us.
True enough.
Alistair's the hammer.
Yeah.
Well, he's the demolition man with the big hammer.
If I had a hammer.
Well, he got hammered tonight. All right, anyway, enough of the hammers.
Armbar coming up. Oh, almost. But Rico feels everything coming.
And Rico staying active. And as long as he, as long as he can stay active and avoid any more of the danger there, he's pretty much controlled, according to Mark and Boss, this thing throughout.
Yep. Nogueira starts hitting now. He knows he has to do something. He knows that he has to catch him with something, because otherwise he's going to lose the fight.
Mark, at this point, is there any
reason for Rico to even stand back up, or is he doing well enough here?
No, if I were him, I would stay here, but hopefully he can stay busy and keep scoring points and keep the fight going. He maybe have a tendency to ride out the clock a little bit here, but he's a young kid, so you got to stay busy for the fans. Entertainment.
Entertainment indeed, and it has been entertainment all night long, including here. And this would be a huge UFC pride thing again as well. 3 minutes to go, as you can hear Rico's corner letting him know about the time. And I would think, Mark, at this point, there is no more fatigue. It's all about, hey, I'm this close. I'm this close.
Definitely. Fatigue is not a fatigue.
Triangle choke.
Triangle attempt.
He gets out. He's getting out. And another attempt. Whoa.
Oh, that one would look dangerous.
It was closer.
But he is relaxed and he continues to get out. And you know with under 3 minutes that triangle attempt is going to keep on coming. And this may be where he wants to get up to avoid that. But as Mark said, hey, he looks good down there too.
I think he's very comfortable down here. I don't see a submission hold coming anytime soon.
No, me neither. He gave that two right straights to the head.
Staying busy with shots to the body there.
And although they're not knockout punches, they score up, they add up. You know, he's working. 1 more minute left.
Now Nogueira really needs to do something.
Yep, he's going to go after everything he can here. Ricco Rodriguez, 263 weighed in control of this fight throughout. And again, UFC former champ, Nogueira, the former Pride champ, 2 ex-champions going at it in what has been a chess match on the ground. Basically, though, Ricco has been getting everything he's wanted in this.
Yep, he got the takedowns, he got the reversals, he's got all the escapes, he had the attempts.
At least 1 takedown per round, Mark, including the double leg in this round.
Yes, he looked very good on his feet also with some big right hands and some good flying knees. Just overall very impressed with Ricco Rodriguez.
That is Mark Coleman, Boss Bruton, as well as we are nearing, and there's a knee, a couple of knees, a hard left and a soft right knee, and that is it right there. And if Ricco kissing his gloves, raising his fist, he feels very confident, Mark.
Yep.
There's just no way, Boss Mark, that this could go any other way, as Mark gives the thumbs up, and Ricco, a determined fighter. I would think he's got this in a unanimous, but stranger things have happened, gentlemen.
I would say unanimous, no doubt about it.
Yes,
Boss?
Unanimous decision. He went here for a submission, but the way Ricco got out of this reverse figure 4 from the guard, it's just amazing. Every submission attempt he got out, he won this whole fight.
Well, Mark, you talked about this early. Perhaps people have been watching film or studying this guy's fights where maybe those submissions, I mean, you know, Antonio was a threat every time. That was becoming his trademark, but these are just moves that we can work on if we study this guy. How much of a factor is that?
Yeah, I think so, but you're talking about Ricco Rodriguez, who's he's a black belt himself, and he's a different breed. But also other people are learning Nogueira's game.
So we go to the judges here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! This is unanimous. A unanimous decision the other way around.
Yep.
Gentlemen.
Maybe they looked at the attempted submission holds and weighed them heavily. That's all I can think of is, but I have to disagree.
A very, well, not even disappointed as much as befuddled corner of Ricco Rodriguez in disbelief and astonishment here. Again, Mark, you said attempted submissions. You know, you're reaching, aren't you? You're reaching for something.
You know, I really feel bad for Ricco. To be honest with you, I've been on the losing end of what I felt was a bad decision. And maybe my partner Kevin Random went the same way. Yeah. But it's just a horrible feeling inside. So, but
I'm not judging this fight, so it's not up to me. We have to go with what the judges say, I guess.
Yep.
We're at Saitama Super Arena Pride Fighting Championships, and Nogueira now talking to the crowd here, as you've heard from Mark Coleman and Boss, who both throughout the fight had this going the exact opposite way that the judges decided on. So no question, this is the first controversy of the night, and RICCO very unhappy about it.
Yes, he's just passing us, and he said some words we cannot say, but he's very unhappy, and this is, I'm just a commentator, guys, but that was, in my book, he was the winner. Whoa, and look at these fighters here.
Back in Saitama Super Arena, David the Dog Perry, Boss Rutan, as you can see, fighters on stage, and very special because they are all going to be at Pride Bushido. Talk a little bit about that, Boss.
Yes, there's going to be a new show, Pride Bushido, and as you can see, and all these guys here, they're not that heavy, and that's right, it's all middleweights and lightweights. He just got slammed here by Inoki.
Inoki, the legend.
The legend in pro wrestling.
And he has got all the fighters again. And that will be coming up a little bit later on down the road here. Pride Bushido, middle and lightweight fighters having a little fun on the stage as we are inside
the Saitama Super Arena.
And we have got 3 more bouts to go. RICCO is out watching these. Bushido.
Uh-oh. What is he
having fun with him now.
He's going to slap somebody.
He's going to do the slap, baby.
The bed slap.
For those that aren't familiar, this is his... he's going to slap them all, baby.
Hey, listen, I was on the receiving end.
He's going to slap them all. I guess this is their initiation here.
Fujita is entering the ring. And he's going to grab the microphone. Now let's hear what he has to say.
This the halftime, if you will, here of the Pride Championships Total Elimination 2003. Here at Saitama Super Arena in Saitama, Japan. And Bushido will be right here, Boss, in this arena.
Yes. And Bushido stands for everything that the samurai was standing for. It's for honor, valor.
It's really more about the spirit and the soul of the fighter, the samurai, that whole deal.
But also the martial arts. Let's not forget the martial arts, of course. We see in the ring more people. Okay, he's going to scream, "Nay, son, go!"
All right, explain to them all that, Boss. Explain to those who don't know what you got going on right there.
Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, go! That's what everybody was screaming.
It's like in America, charge, except it's coming from the legend himself, Inoki, and Bushido fighters all out there. That'll be again here in this arena.
Saitama Super Arena. You're absolutely right, my friend.
Oh, well, there you go.
Here in the dressing room with Mirko Krokop, the Croatian sensation. Look at this here. They're playing cards. And what game it is, I really don't know. Mirko, how are you doing, man?
I'm fine. Just a second, he's trying to cheat me. 17, 28, 32, 42,
Oh my God, don't cheat him, man. Don't cheat him. No fight. And he lost?
I lost.
Okay, but this is a game of cards, so don't worry about it. Predictions tonight?
Well, Igor is an opponent that I mustn't underestimate, so I will give my best, but honestly I expect to win, of course.
Okay, here we go. Get some room here.
Clear it out, boss. Clear it out.
Okay, Igor Vovchanchin is going to face Krokop. Now, Krokop is coming in Pride, and he's devastating. Until now, he beat every single fighter, so it's going to be very difficult for Igor to beat him because he's got that overhand right, the left hook, like I said, the liver kick. I think that Cro Cop is going to capitalize on that. What is your prediction?
Oh, you want a prediction? I'll tell you this. Cro Cop is so quick and got great sprawl. You can't take him down. This fight's easy for Cro Cop. He delivers the blow to Igor, baby.
Okay.
Down goes the former killer.
Oh, and down goes the next one.
Man, another one?
Oh, yeah.
We are back for our final heavyweight match of the evening. This fight should be a good one. MIRKO Cro Cop going against a heavy hitter, but a veteran as well. Igor Vovchanchyn, Damon the Dog Perry, Boss Rutan as the introduction to Igor is there. Boss, this is our final heavyweight. MIRKO is taken pride on by storm. Total elimination 2003. What do you think tonight? Does that storm continue, baby?
Yep, we talked about it before. I think it will, because he's phenomenal on his feet and he's phenomenal on the ground. He has the reach advantage. Igor has the ice-cold look in his eyes, though.
He does indeed.
He does indeed, but he had to change his game plan. Like I said before, he's very predictable, but he's been away for a little while. So God knows he worked on some different weapons, and that's exactly what he's going to need against a guy like MIRKO Cro Cop.
They shake hands. Cro Cop wearing the black trunks with the checkered red and white. Igor wearing the all black trunks. Cro Cop extremely fast and difficult to take down. I did talk to Mark Coleman about how to take him down, and I'll let you know what he said later on in this broadcast as round one is underway. Again, Cro Cop, the southpaw with the black trunks, red and white checkerboard, kind of just taking his time. Very confident, almost arrogant fighter as he attempts his first kick there.
Yeah, he's just waiting. They're very, they know that they both have knockout power in their hands.
There's the
kicks.
K1 special high kick and miss there.
Yep, you see, Igor is just testing the distance, see how far he can go, what distance he has to stand to avoid all the punches and kicks. And MIRKO is exactly doing the same thing, which is a very smart thing to do in the beginning of the fight, of course.
And again, he is there's a right hook that misses. Cro Cop grabbing him, almost taking him down there, but unable to do so. Igor with some strength of his own, but as you can see, Cro Cop extremely fast, avoiding those punches. Excellent on takedown defense if it comes to that with his sprawling ability. There's a right kick.
A right high kick, which I never saw.
Igor, as you said, changing the game a little bit.
Yes, maybe it was meant to the body, but
it traveled up.
Yeah, it traveled up.
And there's another high kick right there, so that is in there.
Oh yes, he changed his game plan. He knew it, and he also was throwing a double jab, which he didn't do before.
Left jab by MIRKO, caught slightly by the face of Igor, but no damage done. A left, another left, some blood. Oh, high kick, and down goes Igor. He is out. Down goes Igor. Cro Cop with a left high kick, and then a left hand to the head. And he was already bleeding, was Igor. He was out before he got to the ground. This man is taking over. He is taking over the heavyweight division.
I told you he could be the pride heavyweight.
1 minute, 29 seconds. He is taking over.
Oh my God, this guy is so scary. It's, I'm telling you, this is going to be the next pride heavyweight champion. That's my prediction.
And when I talked to Mark Coleman, he was bleeding before that kick. He was bleeding right before that high kick. I saw the blood. And then look, they're bringing out a stretcher. Igor is still out on the ring's floor.
I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay, because this kick was landing.
I think, boss, he was out on the kick, and I believe Cro Cop got another punch in as well. So this could be a serious situation. Now, thankfully, the ring always has is now Igor is being assisted by Cro Cop. Cro Cop checking on him. Igor is up, and that's fantastic. That is fantastic that he's up.
Says, here, give me that trophy. That's mine.
Still a little dazed. You can see the cut over his left eye being attended to. There are always 6 doctors on site. Less serious injuries in this sport than there are in pro football, than there are in boxing. But that certainly was a scary moment, but Igor looks good. And what a devastating combination of kick and punch by Igor, or rather by Krokop on Igor.
Unbelievable. Yep, that high kick, first one missed. The second was definitely
It did not miss,
ahead.
baby. It did not. That's like, you know, he's going to talk to the crowd now, but 1 minute, 29 seconds. He did not miss. And he is obviously already a big favorite here with the Japan
And I
audience.
hope next fight will be title fight against the champion, EMELIANENKO FEDOR. Thank you.
Whoa, he's calling Emelianenko Fedor out.
Calling
Here we
him
got him.
out.
Here we see Emelianenko.
Fedor saying, no worries, no worries, no worries. But that's great to see. Calling him out. The challenge has been
done.
Oh, now his corner's talking to him. What else you want to say? Talk some more smack, baby. Go out there and talk some smack. Call out a couple more fighters. Call out some more, but he's obviously...
Oh, he's teaching him Japanese because Miro, that's the guy in the black t-shirt, lives in Japan, grew up in Australia, but officially is from Croatia.
I'm sorry, can you go over that again? Let me look into my Hong Kong.
Oh, look at this, look at this, here we go.
There's the left.
And now the kick comes, and it's going to be full.
Bam! Right there. I mean, and watch this. No, he did pull up. He did pull up. The referee got in time before that extra punch came in. He's hurt right there. There's another left that connects, and that kick absolutely devastating. Absolutely devastating. And you can see he was coming with a left hand. Thankfully, the referee got in.
Yep, Yuji Shimada, he's the referee.
Right
and
there.
he did a very good job there, because if that second one would have landed...
Hey, come on, hey, wake up. You're obviously not from Holland, huh? Are you?
He's wearing a gi.
Yoshida against Tamura. What do you think about that fight?
He's wearing a gi.
It's absolutely right. That could be the whole key to victory, because you got way more grip when you
wearing a gi.
when you're wearing a gi. I think Tamura is going to catch that kick, to give that kick, and then Yoshida's going to grab that kick, take him down, going for submission. End of story. Slam down, wham, bam. Thank you, man. Here we go.
He's wearing a gi.
Yep, and he's got his belt taped, I can see here, so that means he's going to keep his gi on.
Oh, good. So if I want to keep my gi on, I just tape the belt?
Yeah, because you can't take it out now.
The gi. Yeah. It is a taped gi. Taped gi belt. That's the technical term, ladies and gentlemen. Taped gi belt.
Yeah, with the white tape. You can add a few hands there.
Interestingly, on the official weigh-ins, again, we talked about Yoshida weighing in at 204, losing a lot of weight. We did not get an official weight of tomorrow. Every other fighter we got. So let's guess. What do you think, boss?
I think to 190, 195.
You're going to go 190? All right, I'll go 193 and a quarter.
Okay, now, what do you want to bet for?
I'll bet you a gi. I'll bet you a gi. It is 193 and a quarter. Here we go. Round one about to take place.
Is the weigh-in with the gi or without the gi?
Oh, no. Oh, wait a minute. We're talking tomorrow. He's without gi.
Yes, but I'm just wondering.
Well, with gi, I'd add 32 kilos minus 18. Here we go. They touch gloves. He's setting it up already. Tomorrow's setting up the left kick. There is one. Yoshida now. All right, he doesn't like that angle.
He's going to move like Bruce Lee.
Take another look. Crowd all over it. Left kick inside.
He's got to counter that left kick right away with the right hand. He should counter it right away.
3 left kicks without a counter so far, boss.
And it's easy to counter. And he is going to walk straight into it. Straight into the right hand.
Oh, as you said, Tamura now trying to do some pummeling on the ground. And of course, you know what Yoshida was going for. There, Boston, he's jumping on top. Boom, in the guard, and now he's doing a little hammering to the head. Tamura out there throwing the knee. throwing a knee to the man with the gi, and he is not happy about it.
Whoa.
These two just flat out don't like each other right now, boss.
No, they really don't.
Another left.
kick.
Another left kick. Watch him. He's going to...
Yeah, he's something for the high kick. Oh, nice shot there. Although it's a southpaw and it was a right jab, it was a pretty sort of one.
Another.
Oh, he's setting him up. He's setting him up with the left. He never came out throwing left kicks to the inside leg. It was always to the body. Always.
He's thrown at least 7 to the 8 to the inside leg. And there's the high kick attempt that misses. But the attempt was there, the first one that we have seen to go up high. And there's a left. This time Yoshida throwing a left of his own, and there's a right to the throat. A punch, a right hand to the throat, it looks like it got. That's gotta hurt, boss.
It's gotta hurt, and it can also cause some problems breathing and eating.
And talking, for that matter, is now the left kick of Tamura going a little higher. Yoshida was able to land a couple of good shots to the face. One in particular looked like either chin or throat. As this fight has stayed standing the entire time. We're in round 1, which is scheduled for 10 minutes here. The 6th fight of the scheduled 7 fights tonight at Saitama Super Arena. Over 40,000 people, a record crowd here, Boss Rutten, and they are definitely now encouraging action. It sounds like the crowd wants to see something again. A little talking going on between these two, kind of talking without words here. A little verbal foreplay.
Yeah, there is something going on. I don't know what. And that's the kick, and that's
there
the catch.
Watch out!
Oh, look at this.
This could be it.
No.
Tamura is okay at this point.
Yeah, he's really okay. Yoshida better keep holding the hand.
A couple to the head. Yoshida protecting the head, knowing those punches from the left hand are going to fly down.
He's got to keep holding that other hand.
He's got that right arm in his grip.
He's got to get away from this position.
How does he get away here, boss?
It's going to be very difficult because now we got both hooks in, I think. Let me see from here. Yes. Tamura got both hooks in, so it's going to be difficult. This is a good thing to do to stand up, but you have to watch out for the choke. And now Tamura, if he knows what he does, oh, look at this. Now this is going to be a judo throw. Watch this. It's going to be a judo throw. Watch this. I told. He's going to throw it. He's going to get him.
He's got him. Does he have? He does have him locked, does he not, boss?
I don't know what he has. I can't see from this side. He's got a headlock. He's got a headlock.
Yes.
It's not underneath the jaw, so it's no choke.
The jaw is not
He's slipping out.
He's slipping out indeed. And the referee says, let's go, baby. Oh, an entertaining first round, no doubt. The crowd very into this fight. There we go back to the left. Low, then high.
He just should throw a left straight to the head somewhere.
Ooh, a right straight miss by Yoshida. There's a left hand attempted to go to the face of Yoshida.
Yeah,
Yoshida reaching for his nose. Maybe just a little annoyed, man.
Maybe you want to do a Bruce Lee thing, you know, wipe the nose.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Up, left kick again. Those gonna hurt. Trust me.
Finally, he misses one.
And he better let him miss. Another left straight
to the face. Uppercut, swing, and miss by Yoshida.
Oh,
he's trying to go with the
right
right. There's a right hook and lands. Counter with the left again, the left leg.
He's going to be thrown now. Watch this. He's going to get a judo throw for sure. Yoshida is very good at this. There you go.
A left knee also.
I told you. And now the gi is a factor. Although
5 minutes to go in this round.
It's a choke, the gi choke. He's got it.
You can see it.
He's got a gi choke. That's, I told you, the gi can work against you. He choked him with the gi. I told you.
He used that gi to choke him, and he was actually getting some damage with those left legs. But you called it, boss, exactly how he just waits for the opportunity.
And he's hurt with the left low kick inside.
Yes, he is reaching down to his leg. Clearly his left leg is hurt. He's hobbling around. 5:06 of round 1. And Tamura now on the ground. I don't think hurting as much as he is. Very disappointed in himself here. Looks like he's got his air. Although he is probably just down there. He's trying to get some air. And it looked like he was really, as you can see, Yoshida Can't even walk on both legs, boss. Those kicks, very effective.
Yep, and I told you like before, later in the fight, this would have been a big issue. I wonder if they're going to pull it up. Yes, pull it up and let us show because it's going to be purple. Oh, it's honesty. Yep, Tamura very disappointed. He's not grasping for breath, but it's just disappointment.
And again, there's a look at the knee. Can't quite see, but I'm sure he can feel the black and blue uplift, baby.
Yeah.
And that just shows you how effective Tamura's left. That's a weapon, baby. That's flat out a weapon. You said he needs to add something. Well, tonight he really didn't, but it was very effective. And you know, it's a good thing that Yoshida's got till November to get well, because his leg is hurting, baby. His left leg did some damage. Here's an example.
Here we go. Boom, the left hand.
Left
and what
hand
did I
knocked
say?
him down.
Left straight. He should use the left straight more. And that was the start. But not from the beginning.
And that's the punch that had him reaching for his nose a little bit later.
Ooh.
There it is one more time. Now, Tamura right there. Could he have done something differently to follow that punch?
He should have stood up right away and start kicking. Jumping up, kicking on the head. Look, and now we go for the judo throw, like I said. He's gonna be thrown. There he goes. He wraps his arm around his neck. And watch this, he's gonna grab his own gi now.
Ah, yes,
See,
there it is, right
it.
there. He grabs the
And now he
right
chokes
sleeve
him.
of his gi with the left hand for the choke, and it's all she wrote.
That's it.
It's all
He's
she wrote.
wearing a gi.
And the gi!
Row, you
Boss,
know,
boss.
just across the street.
We have the fight of the night, perhaps, to find out who the final fighter will be to go to November's final conflict. And we couldn't ask for a better matchup. The third time these guys will meet, of course, the legend Sakuraba against the axe murderer Vanderlei Silva. Now, in their last fight, fight number 2, I'll tell you what, Sakuraba, until he got that shoulder hurt, it was his type of fight. And that obviously is what he's going for today.
You hit the point right there. He was going into the Sakuraba mode again. He was doing the crazy jumps. He was taking control over the fight. Only that throw finished the fight. But can that happen again? Sakuraba is not crazy. If Vanderlei Silva comes in and he underestimates a little bit this fight could end in a submission by Sakuraba. But then again,
if Sakuraba does not win this fight, is he going to retire? Because that's what everyone wants to know. Is this his last fight, win or lose, or only if he loses?
I think that if he's going to be KO'd, then I would suggest not to fight anymore, because then he has too many. I mean, you want to still be sober and drink and normal and talk normal, because sometimes they talk like this.
Well,
you know, you don't want to do it. So anyway, I think this fight is going to be the fight of the night. We had some good fights.
Oh, tremendous night, and this is the perfect way to end it, no doubt about it.
Okay, you want to slam one more tee down?
Let's do it to perhaps the best fight of the night, perhaps not, but to the best man, Boss Rutan, and his boat rowing abilities. All right.
Maybe we can get a real tequila shot after this.
Yeah, the tea is getting kind of warm.
Disgusting.
Fight of the night here at the Saitama Super Arena, and it doesn't get much better as we are looking at the third match between these two guys, the axe murderer Vanderlei Silva, and now coming to the ring, Sakuraba, Boss Rutan to my left as usual, and Quinton Rampage Jackson as well. Thanks for joining us, Quinton. What's going on?
No problem, I love it. Anytime.
Boss,
look at Sakuraba. He's in his gimmick again. That means he means business. He comes up with a crazy outfit. That means he means business.
Well, I'll tell you what, he is definitely, obviously a favorite here, but such a showman. He puts on such a great show. Rampage, you know what that's about. But how do you transfer from show to go when you get in the ring and it's all business?
As soon as you get in the ring, it's on. You forget about the show. You forget all about the show. The show pumps you up, but as soon as you get in that ring, it's on.
That's right. It's exactly right. You turn it up, and that's the only thing you're going to see is your opponent, and try to take him out.
This guy puts on a show like no other. Boss, we talked about it earlier. The first fight, all Wanderlei. The second fight, Sakuraba kind of got it the way he wanted it to go until the left shoulder went boom boom.
Yep.
Obviously, he wants to do that again here. But you got to believe Wanderlei knows that's coming. He knows what he wants to do.
Yep, I tell you 1,000 times again, don't take Sakuraba lightly. Don't take him lightly.
Yeah, Sakuraba's like a bow-legged road warrior right now.
That's Rampage like only Rampage. Now, I'll tell you what, Wanderlei Silva's the guy you talked about. He's the guy you want to get your hands on. Hopefully in this final conflict in November, you'll get that chance. You had to fight your butt off tonight to get that decision against a guy you didn't know much about because Arona was supposed to go. But that was a hell of a fight tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know anything about Bustamante. I've been training for Arona, but it's all good. I don't want to fight Wanderlei until his belt is on the line. Fight him in a tournament is not my concern.
All right.
Here we have him in the ring. Kazushi Sakuraba. Looking the same as always with the white air stuff.
Here is the ring announcement. Silva wearing the white trunks, as you will see. Shoot box, his corner, a great one. And then, of course, the legend here in Japan and in the mixed martial arts world, Sakuraba on the other side. And I don't know whether I should say fuchsia or what color those trunks are, but it's kind of a fuchsia orange thing. You know, what color is that, Rampage?
Hey, I'm still trying to find out.
He's a bad mama no matter what color they are. Yeah. And this is a great way to end this night, no doubt about it.
No doubt.
Rampage, you might not have heard over 40,000 people here tonight.
Oh, man.
It's a record.
That's a record.
It's a record. Look at the stare down, guys. What scary it must be. Look at his eyes of the ex-murderer. Quentin, you want to look at his eyes, yeah?
Yeah,
you really want this, huh?
Yeah, I'm looking at those eyes.
I know. And
Yeah,
here we go. Oh, the people getting excited.
I'll tell you what, this is, it's hard to beat a guy 3 times, perhaps. But I'll tell you what, Silva, I don't even think, he told me yesterday that the first 2 fights have nothing to do with this one. It won't affect his style one way or the other. He's going to play it as it comes, and we are underway here. Final fight of the night. Total Elimination 2003.
Sakuraba got a good chance of winning this time.
And there's a left that connects by Sakuraba, and then they exchange blows. But that first left hand connected by Sakuraba on the right side of Wanderlei Silva.
Sakuraba dropped him once already.
Yep, if he can be small. Whoa, look at this.
There's a combination. Silva now avoiding the takedown and combinations to the body now.
Yeah, Sakuraba's quick, but Wanderlei got them quick knees. Better watch out.
Yep.
Oh, a left hand to the face. That one had to be
his
felt.
nose is bleeding already.
Yes, it is.
Yep, that was an uppercut.
That one was felt. Sakuraba taking one hard left hand by Wanderlei Silva. Quinton, Jackson, Boss Rudin, Damon the Dog, Perry here with the final fight of the evening.
Yeah, here with the Perry Dog.
Oh, giddy up, Rampage. Rampage, at this point, if you're Sakuraba, I mean, how long do you want to stay standing? Do you want to get this thing on the ground?
He should take it down pretty soon because he already got shook up.
I'm all shook up.
With them pink ass
shorts
he got on.
Yeah, no fuchsia thing. And there's some combination. Sakuraba countered with a knee. He countered with a knee combination there. He definitely has some blow.
Oh, nice kick to the body.
But Wanderlei caught that.
Now you have to watch out.
He caught that leg and got him down. Ooh, a good right hand.
Right hand.
Come on, Sakuraba. You can do it, man. You can do it.
Sakuraba certainly looks ready and raring to go. There's a low kick there. Determined to get a victory here.
And here it goes the takedown. No, it's not. No, it's not.
I tell you, Wanderlei is so strong, and now he's in a position to throw the knees.
Oh,
and there they are. And there's another one, but he's thrown off by Sakuraba. Who's now got blood coming down his nose, but hey.
Stays emotionless. No emotion, no expression in Sakuraba's face.
The crowd now chanting. They want more, and they want more from Sakuraba. He is the crowd favorite.
Wanderlei looked a little fatigued.
Yeah, I think that he didn't expect this.
Well, this right now, guys, is going more like the first fight, though. They are standing up. This is how the first fight went. Obviously, more success for Vanderlei in this fight. But Sakuraba either is saying, hey, I can do this. First fight is nothing, or he's putting himself in danger.
Yeah, he's putting himself a little bit in danger, but you know what you see, what he's trying to do? He keeps his distance. He hopes that Vanderlei now is going to punch so that he can take the shot.
Throws a left-right combination that does not land on Sakuraba. Sorry about that, boss.
No problem, man. You can anytime, baby.
Oh, Rampage, jump in when you want to, my man. Chain is on. And here we go.
Ooh, nice underhooks there.
Yeah, you got to work those double underhooks.
Oh, you got to watch out.
Oh, good left hook by Vanderlei right there. Stands straight up, trying to collect himself. His corner cheering him on. They like what they just saw there.
It was a miss, but Sakuraba hit him with something. Vanderlei laughed it away, but most of the time when a fighter laughs after he's got hit, that means he kind of felt it.
Yeah.
Is that true, Rampage? You felt it, but you're laughing. You try. I didn't feel it, but everybody knows you really felt it anyway.
Yeah, that's what happened tonight. Bustamante hit me. I was like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, that's right. You did a couple of times. Say, come on.
That's what they call poker face.
Were you surprised by his stand-up skills at all?
No, not really. I kind of saw when he fought Chuck and Leland, so. I just wasn't used to it. I didn't have any tape in the time to prepare for it.
Oh, there's a good right hand by Sakuraba landing on the chin of Vanderlei Silva as they exchange blows there. I think he got the better of that exchange. Have to see it again in the replay, but again.
You see there's a lot of respect between both fighters, huh? Nobody really wants to start. Oh, look at there again.
I'll tell you what, the way these combinations by both fighters are being thrown, somebody, Rampage, is going down.
Somebody's going down.
Sakuraba really likes to throw the right uppercut now.
Fakes the overhand left hook there. That was he brought that from Japan, threw it all the way to Memphis, Tennessee.
Yeah, that's called a Hail Mary.
But that's the other way around because we're in Japan.
Yeah, bro, I'll giddy up. All right, you got me there.
Good one, boss. Good one.
Yeah.
What can I say?
You can say a lot because you're a good fighter.
El Guapo. Oh, this is. You feel the sensation. You feel the tensity in the air. How do you say?
Tension in the air, baby.
The
Cut it like a knife,
that's
boss.
what I want.
Helping you out, and you feel like one of these is going to land. One big one is going to land. But these
knockout!
And
he's knockout!
And there it is!
No!
And there it is!
There it is.
One big right hand, Rampage.
There it is.
That's what you need. A 1-2 combination. That's all it takes.
You know what? I think Vanderlei warmed down with his breath first, though.
Now, I'm telling you, it went 5-0-1 in the first round. But, boss, he did Sakuraba like he did the first time these two guys fought, as though he had something to prove, and that proved to be a bad strategy.
Yeah, bad strategy from Sakuraba, man.
I don't think that Sakuraba after this fight, or he should take a long time off. But I won't. If I was him, I would think of a career change.
Golfing.
Well, they are still taking.
Tennis is good.
Tennis is nice.
Tennis is nice.
But they are still taking a look at him. The doctors inside the ring as Silva celebrates his victory, and they're wiping sweat off me. That's how intense it is. They're wiping sweat off me. I didn't fight anything. For crying out loud. Sakuraba is talking. He is probably okay. Is that his last fight?
I hope not. I like Sakuraba a lot, man. Even though he beat me, I like him. The reason why I want to keep on fighting because I want my revenge.
Yeah, he's not done till I take him down.
That's right. I want to beat up everybody who beat me up.
But you know what? You can get your revenge if you're going to face Vanderlei Silva. You kind of have your revenge because he beat Sakuraba 3 times. Then you're going to beat him. If you beat him, you kind of beat Sakuraba.
Yeah, that's right.
What? What the heck did you just say? You once drove a truck and it had a car attached to it, so you actually rode a motorcycle twice.
Come on,
Barry, dog. What's going on here, player?
All right, that is Quinton Rampage Jackson. He is one of 4 guys, 4 middleweights, to advance the final conflict. And ladies and gentlemen, if you thought this was good, Chuck Liddell, Quinton Rampage Jackson, Yoshida, and Vanderlei, all going to be November final conflict. All the details, of course, will be on PrideFC.com. The heavyweight bouts. Hey, Quinn, let me ask you about Krokop's left foot, baby.
Boy, Krokop is the man. Krokop is the man. That's all I got to say. He a good fighter, man. I've been watching him ever since I started watching K1 because I'm excited about K1. He the man. I don't know who can take him out.
Yeah, me neither. I said it before. Oh, let's watch this. Watch this.
Here it is right here. Right here we were saying one big one.
Oh, they showing when Sakuraba was doing good.
Whoa.
One big one is going to happen.
Oh, I think they're moving that, yeah.
Yeah, even all the exchange. Good knees right there from Sakuraba.
I'm
good
proud
knees.
of him.
Very respectful.
Oh,
there's the right
hand.
cross.
Just like the video game.
It wasn't the 1-2. It wasn't the 1-2.
Let's take a look
at
one
this.
more time here.
What? Yes, it was the 1-2.
And
Okay.
the second one right on the chin.
Right on the button.
They look just like the video
Look
game.
at this.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Boom.
If that's his last fight, it's a tough way to go out, but he will not be remembered for that as much as he will be remembered for such an unbelievable
entrance.
Well, yeah, there you got that. No, the career itself. But hell, the entrance, too.
Yeah,
the entrance was unbelievable and always is with him.
Yeah.
Oh, just a tremendous stuff, and I can't wait for November. Vanderlei going to do a little hello to the crowd here.
Queria dedicar essa luta
a
todos.
Look at that grill.
Oh, the challenge continues.
Que gostam.
That microphone melted.
The shootbox team still up there. Vanderlei melting the mic, according to Rampage, with his breath on that bad boy.
Do we have something against him, Rampage?
No.
It sounds like you have so much respect for Vanderlei.
I respect both these guys. Every time I look at them, it reminds me of movies, you know. Sakuraba, something about Mary.
Yeah.
Like a little everything.
Yes. And the cauliflower here, that reminds you of something about Mary.
Yeah. And him and Vanderlei, Congo. Me, Amy, good gorilla. Yeah, look at him.
If you get in the ring with the good gorilla, I think that's a fight that everyone is going to want to see. No doubt about that.
I want to see it too.
Well, we may see it, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we're down to 4. We're down to 4.
Actually, we may see it, and he may be in it.
Well, he may be in it.
Yeah.
He may not be in it.
Yeah, I may not be in it, but hopefully I'll be in it, and then I'll be in it to win it.
We are down to 4 for final conflict coming up in November. Chuck Liddell, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
What's up, Memphis?
Hideki Yoshida, Vanderlei Silva, who you just saw there with the third victory over Sakuraba, and again, a second one. Just as nasty as fight number 1, or the second knockout, just as nasty as knockout number 1. Boss Rudin, what a pleasure. What a first night with you, man. I mean, it absolutely incredible, El Guapo. And Rampage, we thank you. We thank Mark Coleman. We thank Dana White for sitting in. We thank Jerry Millen, because behind the scenes, nothing happens with that man. And his Mako and all the people around here just do tremendous work. We'll see you in November. PrideFC.com for El Guapo. I am El Dogo. Giddy up.
And go.
And do that thing.
What thing?
That thing.
Oh, that thing.
That thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that thing tonight.
Do that thing.
I'm going to get drunk
do that
tonight.
thing tonight.
Do that beer.
Do that thing. Do that thing. Do that thing all night.
Ow!
Okay, guys, ready? Alistair is going to have his hands full with Liddell.
Oh, Demon, you beat up. I'm sorry.
See, she's looking into my eyes. It's hard, you know. Ohio State up here, Purdue down here. I mean, does that make you work harder? You ever get into it with each other?
Absolutely not. The thing is, I'm Canadian, so I don't know anything about the Big Ten. You know,
already you know the name of the Big Ten.
That's because it was mentioned to me coming in here, but I don't know anything about the Big Ten. This is a good friend of mine, Tom Erickson, that wasn't able to help me train for this one and be here. Gave me this shirt, and so I wear it proudly.
So Tom is being represented right there. Ohio State is being represented up there, and of course, Big Daddy also representing Canada. All right. Okay, here with the president of the UFC, Dana White, and first question: 250,000 that he'll win the tournament?
$250,000? What's going on here?
Boss is in the house.
It scared me.
I'm just here in Japan, and I've noticed one thing: it's hot. It's hot.
And I sweat like a pig because I sweat terribly anyway.
You're sweating a lot here, man. Let me take care of you.
I sweat. I sweat everywhere, but here out this humidity, it's killing me.
That's a sweet moment, dog.
Thanks, man. Thanks, dog.
Now, I want to do a bet like you take my, what is it? They call it a little weenie.
Oh, you mean your little boat, your little dinghy?
My little dinghy against your yacht, and and if you win, then you can get my dinghy for a week, and if I win, I get your yacht for a week.
I don't have a yacht though. That's no yacht.
He doesn't have a yacht, but it has just been confirmed that Boss Rudin has a little dinghy.
It's Dicky, man. It's little Dicky.
I'm just going with what's reported here.
Quentin, I was hanging, man. You all right? Oh yeah. But with me shoulder to the left.
You probably been kicking the balls a little bit too many.
Yeah, we just were talking about this dinghy and everything. You know, you heard the whole conversation, the closet thing. I didn't know what to say anymore. But okay. Anyway, oh my God, he's pushing me away. You don't trust me anymore.
You told you got a little dinghy, you come out the closet.
Is it the little dinghy or is it the closet?
It's the closet.
Isn't it the greatest interview?
Hey, actually, I don't give a fuck anything about it. I don't give a fuck about his dinghy.
Yeah, no, you thought about it.
No, I didn't think about your dinghy.
This is the weirdest interview we ever had. I think so.
There's this $250,000 bet going on between a couple of presidents. First of all, did you try to get Dana White to, make another $250 on your fight?
No, I don't think he's that confident in me. You know what I'm saying? I don't gamble, man. I live in Vegas. I still don't gamble. You know what I mean?
You know that old Rodney Dangerfield line. I went into the grocery store in Vegas. Cost me $250 to buy a carton of milk.
Yeah, get no respect up in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
So you wouldn't put? First of all, are you going to take Chuck in that one? Is that a pretty safe bet? Because ALISTAIR said that's a bad bet, man. Bad bet. And he's got to win the whole tournament, Chuck does, to collect the goods for Dana.
I don't know about Dana. I'm just worried about Chuck. Chuck's going to go out and do his thing, you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. It's about the fighters. I don't give a fuck about promoters. I care about fighters, and that's what it comes down to because I pay my bills. And I'm the guy that's got to fight for what I don't put it on my plate, you know what I mean? So I got to go in there and take care of business, and I got to worry about me.
He sounds like he's all business. And just as a side note, I don't care about cameramen. I'm all about broadcasters. That's why Boss is my boy. So I'm just trying to feel his love.
I'm upset you're not here, bro. I'm very upset you let me with Damien, but he's a good-looking kid, East Coast guy. He's all right. You know what I'm saying?
New Yorker, yeah. All right, dog. Yeah.
Represent.
Yeah.
That's right, fighting Total Elimination 2003.
Yeah, you were uncovered, yeah. You did something, yeah. You dirty hooker, yeah. You ain't denying, yeah. It's in your mind, yeah. It's in your head, yeah. You must enjoy it, yeah. You ain't denying, yeah. I'm searching for that thing about you. Got that thing about. Got that thing about you. Got that thing about you.
The only one champion. Total Elimination 2003.